Spectrum One for Business.
They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way up, way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down. No, got this whole view to myself. Yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it. Don't need a replacement. This my vocation. Now I got rollies all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Squatting on bed like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with. Oh, I ain't make it this far for myself. I had to prove to everybody else. I had to set them straight. I had to boss. I had to renovate. I know they hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out. Yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment. I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate.
They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate.
Wait, go this way, go this way.
Burn Live, y'all. Marijuana keeping y'all connected. Hashtag these red eyes changing the viewers. I read keep it underage smoking on social media. Killing myself for your entertainment. I promise you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, all over the world. This is the sexy Capisha. I'm just playing, y'all. What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Burn Live show. I got a good one. I got a good show for y'all. I got a good show for y'all. We is for once. You know what, y'all? I haven't talked about Trump in like 2 or 3 days, but yet again today, we is not gonna be talking about Trump. Oh yeah, we did it, didn't we? A little bit about Trump, but it was on the concerns of Trump. It wasn't actually Trump. So we doing pretty good.
About how, some people think other stuff, but Trump going through the same shit black folks go through. That's what we was talking about.
I wish you said that a little clearer, but I get you. Black folks, we're not allowed to relate to Trump.
That's not black no more.
Hi, Miss April, how you doing?
My bad, my bad. I asked you, was my music loud? My music was too loud.
No, I did not hear it, but I can hear you.
Damn, my bad.
Look like you posing for a Lil Kim commercial.
Is that the one over there, Boost?
Huh? I don't look like that. Like I'm posing for no damn Lil Kim.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm like, she don't look shit like you.
I mean, if she didn't look like the person that Boost, why would you think she would?
I can't see that good.
Oh.
Nigga, I told you I'm supposed to be wearing glasses. I can't see this.
That don't mean. I mean, you know how many people.
You would see it right now. All right, there we go. Much better.
Is that better?
How you doing, this lady?
How you doing?
I'm good. How was your day?
It was fun. It was good.
That's what's up.
I bet you right now probably got all the views. Everybody right now that's watching probably got lotion and in the bathroom by themselves.
Fuck you, Michael.
Sorry for saying that. I just had to put that out there before we get started in the show. But
just
ladies and gentlemen,
just because you can't control yourself,
hey, I'm Muslim.
I can't.
I'm snipped. Okay.
Whatever.
I can control everything. If I want to spin you and bend you, I'll tell you. It's time.
You've been wanting to spin me and bend me, but whatever.
I'm fucking with you. I like your attitude. I'm fucking with you.
Let's be real, Michael. Oh.
Damn, see you. Y'all mess around this motherfucker.
Look at him, quiet as a damn mouse, because you know it's true.
No, go ahead, keep going. I need y'all to keep talking. I need y'all to keep talking.
Hey,
keep talking.
Boy,
yo.
Government.
Go ahead. Keep going. Yeah.
I'm finna kill this shit, bro.
No, Fredo, come on, Michael.
No, y'all was good. I was trying to bring up this picture real quick. Y'all was straight. You know, when y'all get to roasted on me, that's cool. Cause y'all know later on down the show, I got some bars. Y'all know I got something hidden away. Y'all know it. No tricks up this sleeve.
Look.
Damn, like you stay with a trick up your sleeve.
All right, y'all. Since we are from Nevada, I hope y'all can see this, which I doubt y'all can. So let me bring this.
Real. I'm not from Nevada. I just live in Nevada.
Let me bring this picture up for y'all to see. This was amazing. This was a clip from earlier with the weather.
I thought you were gonna say.
Oh well, damn. They gonna make me go to Instagram. Ain't that a blimp?
Hey, that's fucked up.
Hold on, y'all.
Because I was literally in that shit. You remember when I told you I was going to the laundromat? I didn't leave till like 10 o'clock. But I only watched. The blankets.
It's the log in, log out for me. They had me to log in and log out. So, ladies and gentlemen, check out this storm. I want y'all to see this storm. This was downtown.
Downtown. Oh, at the Circus Circle?
Circa. This looked like Desert Inn right here.
Damn, when was this?
Circa. It's not
Today?
downtown.
What's not downtown?
Circa Circus. It's not downtown.
It's called
Circa.
Circus.
No, Circa. It's a hotel, like a rooftop hotel.
Yeah.
They got like a pool at the top.
See, look. I don't know. I don't go outside. Thank y'all for correctalizing me.
Correct the line.
Oh, yeah, nigga. I ain't gonna tell nobody though.
What the fuck?
I ain't gonna tell nobody that's a soul winning on your head though.
When was this?
Today.
What?
Hey, you know what's crazy, y'all? The real story that I really want to get to, they won't let me cover it. So I'm gonna have to go.
Hey, hold on.
I'm gonna have to go into.
Tripping, huh?
I'm gonna have to go into my YouTube to bring it up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, go back. I was reading that about KD.
About KD
on YouTube.
I knew it was raining, but I didn't know it was that bad towards the city.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I was out there. That shit damn near took me and my lunch. I was on my.
It wasn't like that towards the mountains because I'm close by the mountains.
Oh, okay. Here, somebody fire up. Get your blood joints and all that good stuff, y'all. Give me a second, cause I don't know how to spell this girl's name, so therefore I'm gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna be ghetto. I don't care. Did I say what in the light? I just light it. Miss Jaguar versus Charleston White.
Jaguar versus Charleston White.
Jaguar versus what the fuck is Charleston White talking about now?
I'm that's why I'm finna bring it up, y'all.
Me on Facebook, I can see.
But how was your day?
Whose?
I don't have no information on you.
Is this it right here? Or
yes.
is this just for me to follow you?
Oh my God. Yeah, that would, because he's finna send you the link, but I would need it just in case you want to watch it and all that good stuff.
Oh, I ain't even gonna cap. He gonna have to send it to you.
Jaguar talks about Charleston White. Oh, damn. If I didn't pull that up fast. Is this the Facebookie?
Yeah.
This man funny as hell. Not the Facebookie.
Hey, you know what I really call Hey, you know what we call it for real? You know we call it book face.
Why?
Because when they shut down my page, I was so mad, and I had got mad, and I just wanted to vent, and so I was like, vent so I don't get in trouble. I just started calling them book face. I got you. I got you. Hey man, I got people loving the show. They want to know about the show.
Okay. Y'all like my Stanley Cup? Until Michael figure out what the hell he finna cover.
Oh yeah, talk about the Stanley Cup.
Y'all, look at my good old Stanley Cup, y'all.
Look at the good old Stanley.
It was like 80 degrees outside a couple days ago, y'all. When I say that this Stanley Cup, investing into you a Stanley Cup. Get that, spend that money, especially if you're in Las Vegas, man. Especially if you're in Las Vegas, they hold up to 40 ounces of water, cold ass water, for a good 48 hours, probably over that. You still have ice in this motherfucker for sure.
You know what's crazy? I remember when my uncle used to buy Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
Like, I remember how far back they go.
I heard back it wasn't like popping, but until that lady
it was a construction work type thing. Like, that's the only time I ever seen people really have it was construction worker. It was real big. in the construction world.
Now they're making it for like women. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I think it's pretty cool. I think that it's a really good investment if you ask me. Shit, I got this cup for my birthday from my mom.
I mean, I would
But
have to agree with you because it's gonna last for a very long
a
time.
very long. Did y'all see that video when that lady cup set on fire? And her Stanley cup was the only damn thing that would stand within that fire, and it still had ice in the cup. It still had ice in the fucking cup. You can't tell me there ain't no good ass cup.
See, basically, they're not gonna let me find the little um short that it was talking about, which is crazy. I'm so mad. But I did find an interview. I did find this interview. Um, I guess we're gonna break it down just a little bit. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying around. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I'm talking about y'all.
Maybe y'all should have been more worried about the person who actually helped you build your platform than trying to please that little one-eyed freak, Charleston White.
What's your beef with Charleston White?
Ooh, right on time.
That's why they tanked everything that they did, because of Charleston White.
What?
You didn't notice Charleston was working with DJ Butt Naked not long after that, and that crazy Prince Seller person who hates all the men and wants to kill all the men, but she got like 8 niggas on the side and she's on a new dick every other night.
I
Ladies and gentlemen, let me put y'all on a little game of what I know so far about Miss Jaguar. So far, the little thing that I know about Miss Jaguar been out for a very, very long time. Miss Jaguar been out since Biggie first got into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Jaguar knows a lot about the industry. She met Mary J. Blige. She met Heavy D. She met Beyonce. She met Jay-Z. She sat down with Cat Williams and got some lessons and learned from this person, y'all. It's a lot going on when it comes to this person. Huh? So to listen to this woman speak, I really kind of need y'all to catch an ear because she doesn't speak very bluntly. She does speak in what you would call riddles. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get a little front because she getting right into the part. I clicked right on the part. She getting into it. So
I knew about her, and I saw Charleston blow up, and he slipped on somebody's show and said, I make $1 million a year just off of interviews. I said, dang, okay.
He ain't
I
just
wouldn't
getting
tell
money
nobody
off
that.
of that,
Okay.
you goddamn informant.
Let me ask you. Let me tell you this about Charles.
okay, when she just called Charleston White informant. Charleston White called himself an informant. That is like that part is nothing new.
He been telling on himself. I mean, that is you right.
Charleston. I saw he was over there with the Aiden Rosses and the Ice Show Speeds over there.
Hey, I just want to shout out to that they are using StreamYard like we are too. I just want to put that out there. They're using StreamYard too to do this interview.
He signed some kind of deal with Kit, but that whole situation with them felt very Illuminati-ish. Like when you look at the footage,
what they're doing here is magic. I don't think you can put a price on somebody's smile. And
my bad.
Aiden Ross is flirting with Charleston,
Hey,
talking about his meat, talking about his sausage. It
which
gave
is interesting. Which is interesting that he was down for it. I guess he needed the money. I guess his wife ate through the last check with the DoorDash. You know, this nigga need to make all the money he can get, because when that woman finally do leave him, she gonna get him. Why he sitting over there letting the man say the gay stuff to him? I don't understand. I tell you one thing though, Charleston, if you try to make any more problems for me in Dallas with any of the business that I'm doing there, because I live there too. You don't even live in Dallas. You live in Fort Worth. You live in Funky Town. It's like 45 minutes away, yo.
Mm.
You mind your business in Funky Town, and I'll mind my business in Dallas. You keep trying to interfere with my shit in Dallas, and I promise you, I'ma slap that fucking shit out your eye. That whole glass eye, I'ma pop that fucking hoe out. Cause we both know you barely tall as me.
Oh my God.
Your miniature ass.
He just got pistol whipped not that long ago.
Yeah, but then he said it wasn't. He
Yes.
staged it off a clip.
Yeah, that was crazy. He got pistol whipped and he just got his ass beat on stage recently by trying to tell some comedian shit. Like, I'm just curious. Like, if she supposed to be information dropping, and then he's information dropping, what is that information and dropping about? And then why are they tagging each other? Sorry, I can't play the one where they're actually talking about each other. I wish I could, but they won't let me play it for some crazy reason. But like I said, I had seen it on my way home, and I was just like, "What?" She was like, "Charleston White, you know what I'm saying? You make any more problems? Dude been making problems, flat out problems."
Because people can, just like he be filing lawsuits, you can't. The next person, that don't mean the next person ain't smart enough to file a lawsuit either, though. Shit.
But everybody, I don't know if a lot of people understand Charleston White is willing to die for what he stands for. When it comes to whatever he's involved in. I'm not finna allude to what I think he's involved in or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We just heard the story. But yet again, I know he done said multiple times he's willing to dance down here. Now, if he's doing it for a show, he's doing it for a clout, he's doing it for money, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to keep the message going in the community and growing, that telling on people that you see doing wrong is a positive way to go.
And that's true, though.
That's one thing for sure, for sure. Who? What up?
I was watching. I like when I be on TikTok. A lot of that nigga shit pop up on my timeline though. A lot of Charleston White shit. Yeah, that shit pop up on my timeline.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff Charleston White pop on my timeline too, and it's always the stuff that he talk about when it comes to how females think about men or something like that. How Miss Jaguar is bringing out the news, y'all, and like I said, I can't bring it up. I wish I knew where to go find it at, but like it's deeper. It's deeper. Yeah, but they getting off into other stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was going away from Charleston White. Like, when she said they niggas not from Dallas and they nigga from Fort Worth, it's like, okay, we on something else. Caitlin Clark still getting drama. Oh, she was at the Indiana game? Playoffs, okay, that's what's up. Oh, you remember we was talking about last time you was on here, we was talking about ticket prices, right?
Yeah.
Tell me why her ticket prices went up
$1,000. I was
$1,000.
on that one.
Yeah, I was talking to you.
It was.
Cause you was like, you gonna go to the games and you been going to the WNBA.
Right, the NBA games. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
In Texas, this dude did a report. Texas ticket sales alone went up 1,170%.
Wow. So they really doing it this year.
Yes. She is doing it.
Yeah, she really doing it this year.
I showed a chart yesterday, and I really, really, really wish you was on that one yesterday. It won't let me go that far back. You gotta understand how much I be on YouTube. You gotta understand how much I be on YouTube.
How come it won't let you go back?
Okay.
No, I'm asking.
Because I be on YouTube a lot. I stay on YouTube. And I guarantee you. If I can't, hell no. Your son killed it. Your son killed it.
Damn. They really doing it this year?
She,
She really doing this right? Is she? And I'm
hopefully.
yeah, but it's still the people that's raising the ticket prices up, knowing damn well it's high commodity. That's why.
I'm finna show you this chart. Okay.
Yeah.
This chart that you finna look. Matter of fact, I'm finna show you the chart and I'm finna let him explain it. I ain't finna explain nothing. So, you know what I'm saying, you get misconstrued.
No, go back some more.
That's where it's at. Trust me. I remember.
No, I was talking about the little numbers, the men and girls together.
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
You ready?
The
Yeah.
most interesting thing about this is this one graph right here. This is the green dot. Over here is every single men's and women's Division 1 player of 2023 to 2024. Down here's their points, and down here's their assists. And all the way in this corner right here is Caitlin Clark. Notice how nobody comes close. Zach Edey, not close. Paige Beckers, the girl that Diana just said she would take over Caitlin Clark in the draft, is right.
Say that one more time.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, but no, So Caitlin and what's her name? So where the fuck is what's her face at?
Who?
Reese.
Reese is in this crowd somewhere.
She ain't even up there.
No. She didn't lead in nothing. She just a dominant player. She dominated in like rebounds and stuff like that. She's tall. But for as record breaking assists and scoring, nobody like I said, nobody. That's why I was trying to let you know, like, she is changing the game. There are women in the women in the WNBA are scared.
She finna dominate.
They're scared.
They're talking a lot of shit, but every time they talk shit, it comes out the opposite. Y'all just mad. She outdid a lot of y'all women before she even got to the league. So imagine when she get there, get in, get comfortable, start playing. Yeah, like a piece said, they scared. They see that demon finna hit that court. Ain't nothing else to say.
How old is Caitlin? Ain't Caitlin like Caitlin? Not old is Caitlin.
22.
She a Caucasian or is she African American?
She Caucasian.
That's what about. That's why I haven't heard from her. Heard to her because I hear a lot about Reese. I hear a lot about Majay. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of their games, but like I said, I also, with us being in Vegas, I have went to 2 women basketball games out here with the playoffs versus the Aces and the who was that? The Brittany Renner team like 3 years back when they went against each other.
The Suns. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Miss Jaguar said something about that too, which was crazy. She was like, "So is Brittany gonna play for USA? Is Brittany gonna do anything to represent America?" And you know what shocked me?
Who? What?
Is that's how I thought. Like, what part of we came and got you. We gave a person what was his name? The art of war, some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
We gave up a criminal for a pothead. And what is the pothead gonna do to show us, like, okay, y'all, I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? I'm back, but I love America because this is what America did for me. Like Brittany Griner, like, let me be honest. Let me just say this and quit trying to sugarcoat. For real, Brittany Griner has made history.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And at multiple levels. And let me just name a few that I feel like should be announced. She the first black person that ever got free for doing doing absolutely nothing wrong. Let America explain themselves.
Mhm.
Okay. So for one, I'm proud. This is America's always said the government wouldn't do nothing like help a black person out. What we just got Brittany Griner out of prison. I admit
One of the
when
worst prisons in the world.
I admit when Brittany Griner could have passed, she could have died because bruh, she was taking showers, her dreadlocks wasn't drying. She had to cut her hair because it's real cold.
Mm.
Second, you the first female that ever got released black. I went black. Now let me go female. Now I gotta go to a third one, black female. Like
Mhm.
them are all accomplishments. She has a lot of accomplishments to say that America is not the racial people that they're are put out to be. Even people can't, you know what I'm saying? Us people that don't like Joe Biden, you can't even say Joe. Okay, Joe. All right, Joe. We didn't think that was fair, you know what I'm saying? But still, Joe, okay, Joe, you let black people out, you let criminals out, you know, cool. Accomplishments.
But I ain't gonna lie. A couple people said they wouldn't have done that. Because what if he come back and try to do something to America? I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all tweak, bro.
How we tweaking?
Y'all think that man gonna come back and do something?
That's what his job was, to blow up, to infiltrate countries.
Come on, Joe or Trump.
No, the dude that we swapped out for Brittany Griner.
Oh, Brittany Griner. Oh man, I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I think it was stupid going to jail for a 0.5 ounce ink pen.
Okay, I get when people say that it was done for her to go to jail if
I
she
mean,
was in America, but
it'd be
she's in a
different.
whole nother
Different. I
country.
get, and then we get that, but at the same time, like
No, I don't think nobody gets that. Nobody wants to
I get it.
grab.
But at the same time, it's like, come on now. That's why America. That's why it was so easy to kind of trade off because I mean, those third world countries, they not stupid. They really didn't want Brittany. You know what I'm saying? They really wanted whoever they wanted over there. They were just waiting for somebody to fuck up over there in America so they can be like, okay, yeah, go ahead and trade them off, and we're
Do you
going.
know? Do you know there's a white guy over there for the same exact thing with a prescription? Let me say it again. Do you know there's a white guy over there with a prescription, paperwork that's
But
still
Michael,
locked up?
is he Brittany? Is he
Hold on,
Brittany
wait.
Britner?
Did she say black or did she say African American? Or did she just say somebody from America?
Who?
April, when she said that's all they was waiting on for somebody to fuck up. Did you say black or
She didn't say nobody.
I ain't say a specific color. I was just saying somebody
It's general.
to where that they like somebody that's known that they can trade off because I mean, America don't really give a fuck about the people that do fuck up as far as minority. It's like, oh shit, oh well, you know what I'm saying? But they had somebody that was that's a public eye. So it's like, okay, well, let's do this to make it seem like it's this. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. But we're gonna like that's just how it works. That's just how it works. I mean, it's not about color. It's not about race. It's just about her name and how it will look because Brittany is known. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't
So I have a
think?
question.
So you don't think it's the outlash from the WNBA and from every freaking female that actually somehow covered the story and thought that, oh, she's a girl, she's a woman, she's LBGT.
I don't believe that at all. I believe
But
it's just
even though them the people that wrote
a
and
business.
threatened, them the people that threatened Joe Biden if they don't release him that they would storm the Capitol. They threatened Joe Biden, release her or we're storming.
so how long was she over there before they made that offer though?
So they said release the
2 years, 3
dude,
years.
release Brittany, or release
Yeah.
the dude.
Release Brittany. They wanted Brittany released before they even knew who the trade was. Oh yeah. When she first got locked up, nigga, that hit my timeline. Bing, what? Locked up for smoking weed. Goodbye.
Hold on, so they didn't keep her over there. They
She did, if I'm not mistaken, she did like 1 or 2 years.
over there.
Yeah,
But when
because
she
So
got
how
when she
long
got
did
caught
we
over there,
have
she
dude?
went back to America though, did she?
how long we had do for some years.
So why I'm still trying to see why they wait 2-3 years.
Because for the simple fact, Joe Biden wasn't gonna do that until it was the outcry of America. You, no matter how much people want to say, oh, the government can do whatever they want to. No, the fuck they cannot. When it's an outcry of American people speaking out, you got to do something.
Mm.
You have to, because you got to understand whatever's, and I'm being 100 to y'all and my audience. You really got to think like them. If I'm stealing money or I'm doing whatever crooked that y'all think that I'm doing in the White House or in office and Senate as governor, if you're the people, cry out. If you threatening my position, if I can lose all this money that I've been stealing over one person, I'm gonna get the job done so I can keep scamming and scheming and I look good to y'all. You really got to think. I had to always turn a picture around. If you was running your business and we was threatening you just to get rid of one employee and we'll leave you alone, you're gonna get rid of that one employee. If we're threatening, oh, we're gonna tear down your business, we're gonna make sure nobody, and it's all over the internet, and people are marching outside your job, and people are marching outside your home. There's 3 different places. Yeah, that person's out. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir, ma'am, whoever you are, you gotta go and watch the crowd leave. It's like it never happened. You know how it is in America, 24 hours, niggas, everybody on to something different. Okay, then. And that's I'd be like, man, and people be listening to me, and I listen to people talk. I'm like, you're not thinking realistic. You're only thinking your side of the story. You're not thinking, okay, let me think my side of the story. Let me think your side of the story. Let me think. Let me actually think crooked. If I was a crooked ass person, how would I think too? You know what I'm saying? You gotta all, and that's what I try to do when I iterate a story and when I talk to my audience. I try to think at all aspects. Let me think super innocent. Let me think super crooked. Let me try to think somewhat like the person because of the context clues that they give me. And then let me think like how I would think.
Yeah.
And let me put it all logically out there. But it gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you gotta think it. You gotta think it. I mean, before you, that's the only way. But everybody is entitled to feel the way that they feel. You know.
I'm
I
not
mean,
knocking feelings, but a lot of
but
people, and you have heard of Miss April, a lot of people forget to think that extra logical person because they're not as crooked as the person that we may be talking about. Especially if we go into a politic um, genre, or we go into a white man that's should be locked up, but he only get like 2 months in jail and an ankle bracelet. Motherfuckers like that's fucked up.
mm-hmm.
But you gotta like yet again, you gotta think crooked as him. You know what I'm saying? How much money did he come out for that lawyer? Did nobody invest in how much that lawyer cost? Because the however much money you spend on a lawyer, that's how much you expect to get out. And Andrew Tate, let me quote him, said it the best. If I pay 500,000 and you can't get me out of jail, I guarantee you won't get that money. And I will find me a lawyer and pay him 500,000 to get me out of jail if I committed murder. That's why I'm paying you 500,000 for, or that's why I'm paying you 200 million for. That's why I'm paying you this money for, so I don't get locked up. I don't care how guilty I am. I'm paying you as a lawyer, so I don't have to go through that. That's why certain people like a P. Diddy lawyer, that's a bad motherfucker. O.J. Simpson lawyer, that's a bad motherfucker. Trump lawyer, that's a bad motherfucker.
I swear to God.
You see what I'm saying? Now y'all getting the concept like, okay.
I ain't heard nothing else about that P. Diddy shit lately.
Boy, stop.
I haven't. Normally I would on my timeline.
You know why? Because everybody, everybody's realizing like y'all not gonna press charges. Y'all only in it for the money. So fuck it. What is the real story?
Yeah.
You nasty, you touch them kids, but guess what? I hate to say this, it's $1 trillion industry. You're not gonna lock up one of the traffickers.
Mhm.
You seen what Epstein did? You locked up one of the main traffickers for the white people. The white people went crazy. They went nuts. Oh, who's on the list? Am I on the list? Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh fuck. So you got a black Epstein, P. Diddy. You know he got a list. Oh no, we can't. No, don't lock him up. You want his list to come out? You know who on that list? Can you imagine who's on that list? Why you think that's the whole point of the beginning of the show, was talking about Miss Jaguar.
Do you think he got government officials on that shit?
Who, Diddy?
Yeah.
I think Diddy's more in the industry. I think he got the industry people. He got them black names that you thought that was that nigga, who you thought was cool as hell, who you thought was gangster as fuck because they had stripes and stars in the streets. He did something to him.
So you don't think he got
government official? It'd be the opposite. It'd be the other way around with P. Diddy. P. Diddy wouldn't have the government official. The government official would have P. Diddy. Because that's how. If I'm the government, why would I let you, one person, have some dirt on me and I'm the government? I don't care what one dirt I'm having. I'm gonna always make sure I have the upper hand. What you think? And so if I'm Diddy, let's step in Diddy world. Okay, fuck the government. I can control this music industry. That's black BET. Anybody young that's coming up in the game, I can control. Come to the Diddy house. Let me sign you a quick deal real quick.
Come to the booty doody house.
Hey, for $1 million.
Ass for a little bit.
You gotta think like that. For $1 million, he probably having you come sit down and talk to him. You know, you get that email. Oh man, Diddy finna sign me for $1 million. Oh man, I'm finna go to the Diddy crib. Boom,
Yeah,
it's too late.
What do for that meal though? It's the question. Like what?
It's too late. It's too late. You see what I'm saying? You see how already you geeked up? You 15, 16, you 14, 13.
Yeah, around that time.
$1 million to go talk to Diddy?
I don't know y'all seen that video with Meek Mill and Diddy had when his ass came up to him, rubbing his like, hold on, nigga, don't touch me.
But yet again.
That's crazy. I never fucked with Meek Mill. I
Hey.
fucked with some of his music, though. I ain't gonna lie. 1 or 2 songs out of his whole career. That's it. 1 or 2 songs.
Not knocking it.
I don't know.
I'm not knocking it. But yet again, I just look at if I gotta have the upper hand, and I got the I got the upper hand, and I got the black book. Oh, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? I'm gonna keep doing it. Cause if I sign you for $1 million and I make $7 million off of you, I make $14 million off of you, and all I gotta sell you is to the white people.
So hold on.
What up? Ask her. I'm gonna keep talking.
I'm still trying to figure out like
Figure out what, sir?
How you like? I understand how you looking at it. I'm looking at it like this. That nigga Puff Diddy was what? One of the biggest.
Still is.
Well, is the biggest record label, whatever you want to call him. So you telling me you really feel like ain't nobody from the government, out of all these pedophiles out here, out of all these people that work for the government that's pedophiles, that like little girls, that like little boys, that like to be fucked in the ass by men. So you telling me you don't think none of them involved in this shit? Because I ain't gonna lie, me personally, yes, I give it to P. Diddy lawyers. But if They got so much evidence on him, my boy.
Okay, I got something for you.
They got so much evidence on him, and they ain't pressing charges. I feel like it's somebody in the government that's like, man, look, we gotta
If okay,
throw it to the side a little bit for right now.
now let's look at the government. Let's look at the government. If I'm the
I'm
government,
not talking about the whole government. I'm talking about
I'm just talking about the government.
molesters,
I'm talking. Okay, I'm going here with you.
Oh,
I'm gonna go here with you.
Cause
If I'm
the government,
because that's the
making me think you talking
because
about
that's the
whole
title.
government.
That's the title you use.
That is. I said
So
people that
okay,
work
so
for
let's
the government.
so let's unfortunately let's go down the rabbit holes. You got to think like them. For one, big businesses stop doing business with you. If I'm the government, only thing I'm gonna
But
do,
that's what
I'm
this
gonna
came out.
call you. I'm gonna call you like, "Brr. If you have any tapes on us, you leak them. The government gonna come so fast. What government's not gonna toy. The government's not gonna toy with a puppet, a minion. Just like how we feel the government toy with us. You see how we feel like we get toyed with oh, we pay the taxes, we pay for but they gon' Diddy. Okay. I know me and you just got done spinning and bending in yesterday, and then we was live on your camera, but I wish you would.
But that's the thing. It's not Diddy that's coming out with this shit.
I know
It's
Diddy,
everybody else. So,
but still Diddy gotta but they still gonna come to Diddy like, look, I understand what you're going through, but I'm not gonna help you. What you think they're gonna do? Give him the best lawyer? Oh, Diddy, I like how you fucked me in the booty. Here's my lawyer. I'm the government of New York City. Here's my governor. Spin your binya.
Now, let's just speak about his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend that had the book.
Okay.
Do you think Diddy knew she had that book?
Yeah.
So what makes you think he knew she had that book? Because I'm thinking from
Diddy is a lover. Diddy is a flower. Diddy is a butterfly. Diddy is everything a fucking rainbow person would call himself. He is joy. Diddy has never had a negative name. Diddy has never been looked as a bad person.
But just the person isn't looked at as a bad person doesn't mean that they're a bad person.
Yet again,
because money talk, bullshit walk, shit.
But yet again, he paid for his image.
It don't matter.
The White Club.
He got his image. But
because why did I look at it like, why, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but why didn't Cassie have a baby? Out of all them years of being with Diddy, why didn't Cassie have a baby by him? And then all of a sudden have a baby with the next man a year later. Hell, it wasn't even long before she got knocked up by her husband. You know what I'm saying? Why did it take so long?
Listen, okay, that part is
why
you can have sex all you want to, but don't mean you're gonna get pregnant by that person.
Nah, that's bullshit.
How long was they together?
How's that bullshit?
Look at Diddy. Fuck out of here. He's a kid making machine. He just had another baby not so long ago, like last year.
It doesn't mean it was meant for them to have a baby.
No,
what?
No. She wasn't happy. It was things that she wasn't happy.
How long was they was in a relationship for a very long time?
They wasn't.
So you trying to tell me? So you're alluding.
Michael and B.
You're alluding that they didn't have sex or something? Like they didn't touch?
I think they didn't have sex. I'm just saying you could be in a relationship physically, but mentally you're not there. But you're there. You get
that ain't got nothing to do with your baby making.
Yes, it does. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing that she was into with him because he has multiple baby mothers. You know what I'm saying? No, that girl was.
I hate to say this. So the girls who so-called got raped, they was into it with the person they having sex with when they got pregnant.
Like Michael, I don't feel like she got raped. I just feel like she was.
No, I'm not saying she got raped. I'm saying that. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that they just did not, it wasn't meant for them to have a baby. God just said, you know what?
Yeah, anyway.
Not you, my child. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
It
A
wasn't
higher power.
together anyways. You know what
Huh?
I'm saying? It wasn't meant for them to be together anyways. I'm just saying that it's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? It didn't transpire. She just wasn't comfortable. I feel like Diddy is hidden behind this image, but nobody knows the real Diddy. You know,
Everybody's hidden behind a character.
yes.
So why y'all think she never came out about the book though? After she left.
Why?
I
If-
keep
if-
that. Now I
if-
done explained
I
that
just
so
wanna
many
know, look,
times.
if nothing was never true about what transpired, why did he pay that girl? Why didn't he fight and be like, nah, I'm not that type of person. That's not me. Nah, that's not me. Nah. Why did you hurry up and just pay her off and just leave it at that?
He didn't hurry up and pay her off.
Yes, he did. It didn't take
No,
him long.
he did.
Shit.
Okay, let's break down the steps, y'all.
Break it down. Mark.
She
Hell,
called him, asked him for the money, and said, "Hey, I got something on you." He laughed it off. Only when she lawyered up and they seen the written statement that she was going to turn in, then he paid her off. And then the bodyguard said, "Hey, you gave her 30 mil. I want some money too. I got more than just a written statement." That's the only reason why she got 30 million, because she only had a written statement. Dude turned in written statement plus pictures plus cell phones. That's why the bodyguard got more. That's if you want to go a little bit deeper. And the only reason I know that
Yeah.
because I watched the
Why-
lawyer show and he talked about it. The
True.
only reason, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Michael, why would he pay her if it wasn't true? If it wasn't true, if I'm not,
I'm not
somebody,
okay. I'm not
if
knocking that it wasn't true.
yeah,
Yeah, that part I'm not knocking. I'm not saying it wasn't true.
yeah,
I'm saying this. The reason why it's paid, the reason why she didn't press charges, because if you press charges, you can't get no more money out of nigga in jail.
So that means she's smart. Shit.
Okay. Yet again, why
That
the
means-
bodyguard didn't press charges? Yet again, you cannot get money from a nigga in jail. So you want that nigga out. So you can keep pressing, so you can keep filing these court cases and keep doing this. And the next person doing it, and he gonna eventually, slowly.
So, wait.
What up?
So all this evidence they got on them.
Uh-huh. It's just filed.
Do you feel like if Diddy go down, all they else should go down too? Because my nigga, ain't nowhere in hell you got a written statement, pictures, videos, phones, all this, and you didn't participate, my nigga.
But see, this is now where you going is, from what I'm starting to understand, is after a big case like this go down, for everybody else to go down, because we feel like that, it had to be all of them versus the people. Like we would have to, we the American people, that means everybody that votes would have to, like, you know what? They all need to go down. And then all of them will go to court, because it'd be the people versus all of them, because we feel like it was wrong. And that's the power of the people.
But I ain't gonna lie, I don't knock they hustle, they get their money.
It's true.
You know, I
Y'all don't knock they hustle.
Hold on, wait. I never been a Diddy fan. Never.
But listen,
But
this
I
is
fuck
the
with this shit.
listen, you don't knock they hustle, but they keeping a pedophile out on the streets.
Wait, this is what I'm saying.
Don't keep that in the back of your mind.
Hold
They
on,
keep a
hold on.
pedophile out on the streets.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you my opinion. True enough, y'all got y'all hustle. Y'all getting his bread from his ass. Y'all know he a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all most likely got kids. Everybody that's turning shit in. Y'all most likely got kids. So why not take your money and still have this nigga locked up? If you that so concerned, my nigga. That's why I told you from the beginning when this first came out. I feel like it's all about money with everybody that's involved.
Yeah, it is.
You remember I told you that, right? And you was like, I don't think so. Then you did your little research. You said something I don't remember. But
Yeah, that's when, because when you said something, I was like, nah. Because at first I felt like how April would feel, the sympathy, you know what I'm saying? Wishing that, you know what I'm saying, justice be a hoe. But then the lawyer that I watched when he made it clear that they're not going to press charges is the
Mhm.
money is and
And that's
how
what I'm
they
saying.
grabbed it. I was like, oh,
And,
okay.
and that's what I'm saying. I feel like, yeah, true enough, it's about the money, but somebody higher up, bro, is actually what's making it like, okay, we really ain't gonna press charges, but we can't just sit there and look like we ain't doing shit about it.
Yeah.
That and I ain't what just made me think about that, bro, because it's quite funny how they got all this evidence on him, and that man's still walking the streets. Now, let that would have been somebody else. Prime example, Bill Cosby. Come on now.
But see, everybody
Come on now.
everybody
Think about it.
pressed charges.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, wait, what? Hold on. He threw me off with that. Because he going back. Okay. Now I don't know the story about Bill Cosby, but I know he got arrested for molestation or
I'm
something.
talking some. Hold on, wait, hold on.
That nigga got arrested for massaging feet and giving girls pills.
Mm-mm.
But
Go ahead.
like, for real, I'm just gonna say this. I feel like somebody up above that can be over this high profile ass case,
Mhm.
pulling strings like, okay, we can't just sit here and look like we just letting this nigga.
Michael, I can't hear nothing.
What?
Oh, okay, okay.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. But I really feel like it's somebody above, bro.
All right, y'all. So we've been talking this up, and while y'all was talking this up, this girl is fine for one. I just want to put that out there. You know, she is so
this
fine.
new?
This is a new one,
Oh, okay.
but damn, I just want to say that's all.
Woo!
But listen to this. This is a Diddy. This is another Diddy one, y'all. And like I say, I get my stuff from lawyers. I get my stuff from lawyers.
California, in LA. The plaintiff, her name is Grace, and she is suing Christian Combs individually, Sean Combs, John and Jane Doe. So that means that there are people, about 10 of them, that she's naming in here. And there are about, it looks like 1 through 10 ABC corporations. So she is suing Christian, Diddy's son, Diddy himself, a few other people that are not going to be named. So I think that's interesting. And then there are some corporations that she's coming after too. All right. Let's see what they say in here. And I have not looked at this yet. We're doing it blind, guys. This is a blind read because
Girl, blind, and I can still see how fine you is. I'm sorry.
there's always some pictures in Tyrone's complaints. You guys saw the last one. The last one included, you know.
But before she get too deep off into it, if y'all really want me to get deep up into this stuff, like I said, man, this lawyer and another lawyer that I do watch, man, they got 5 hours of coverage each time they go live, 2 to 3 hours of coverage. If y'all really want to go deep off into this, please let me know. Other than that, I will be skipping around just to let y'all know. But if y'all want to, like, because yet again, it's every day something.
Pictures of Cuba Gooding Jr. that are going to be burned in our minds forever. Burned in our minds. And going back to colors, Drew Beats likes clear nails. Interesting. Kath likes all nails. her. Most likely it's new. This was filed last week in LA. Okay. And we're going to go from there. So plaintiff Grace is saying that 7 of these things happen. The first person she is suing is Christian Combs, the son, Diddy himself, Jane Doe.
So, what the fuck do Christian got to do with it?
The son.
Mhm.
Hey, you know, yet again, I don't know this case, so don't let me get to just talking. But obviously, these 1 through 7 things that you see over here on the right hand side is what's going down or what's popping. Assault, battery assault, sexual assault.
What the fuck is so funny?
Cause damn, how much of assaulting can you do? Emotional distress. Like they got 2 different emotional distress. Like, come on, man. Negligent, and come on, man. This is for the money. Money.
I heard that.
Yeah, this is nasty. Look at these pictures. Hold on. Let's see what she say right here.
Window, Chrome tag, Grace. So they have, if you do a Google search on her, there's a few things that come up. This ET one looks like it would be it. It looks just a little bit small, but she looks like she's a blonde woman. Here's another one. It looks like this is her right here. Someone did a video on it. This is Christian on the left-hand side. This is Diddy. And then Grace is here in the middle.
So I want to know how she come in contact with them.
Huh?
How she come in contact with them?
ABC Productions. That's why she's suing the company.
She looks like a young woman. Ironically, has white nail polish on. That's interesting. But let's get back to the document. I was curious on what she looked like. But let's get back to the document. So Grace is suing them. She worked as a stewardess on a yacht. She traveled the world, met many new friends, and enjoyed a very successful career. Throughout her career, she also worked well on teams and received high praises. She also consistently received exemplary reviews from her clients for her excellent customer service, as well as glowing references over the past few years. Oh, here comes the pictures. Plaintiff has consistently received promotions and never been rejected for any position that she applied for. Why are they telling us that? They're starting us off with letting us know, like, hey, Grace is a good person. She, people love her, like she loves her job, that sort of thing. Prior to being essayed by Christian Combs, plaintiff planned to work the entirety of her career in hospitality and the yachting industry.
Are you asleep?
I'm listening.
I wonder what people be thinking. Like, is she in bed? Is she really sleep on live? Does she know how many people be watching this? You know how many different Do you know how many different?
She got her tongue out. Talk about some.
Hell no. I'm thinking about. Ooh, I'm high as hell.
I can't wait till you start a podcast. I want to see you be laying in the bed like, yeah. But nah, so now you see, huh?
I'm just high as hell. I gotta lay down for a little bit. I'm getting dizzy.
Damn, never mind.
Shut up, my going out a damn thing but smoking room. When I just woke up, though, I gotta eat something. No, you gotta eat something and your back like start touching your stomach. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you should have ate before you smoked.
But like my stomach lay down for a little bit.
So they was on a yacht.
Mm-hmm.
They probably, having drinks and, oh, you look cute, spin you. That's there. Yeah. She finna get paid.
You annoying as hell. Spin you?
What? Cause y'all know it's been your being.
Boy, shut up. Michael, shut up, bro.
Hey, y'all the one that brought up Diddy. I just had to prove, show y'all a little something.
Mm-hmm. Diddy.
And what's crazy, yeah, this was 2 weeks ago too. Diddy gonna stay up in the news.
You silly as hell. That's that sound country.
Keep being rude. This is what I want to hear right here. Y'all know this is what I've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna fire a blunt to this. It's finna go down. This is finna get political. We finna step into my realm.
Oh hell no.
Hey. Y'all wasn't amping up the Diddy thing.
I hope it was made clear that a president has to have immunity, or you don't have a president, or at most you can say it would be a ceremonial president. That's not what the founders had in mind, and the justices were on their game. Presidential immunity is imperative, or you practically won't have a country anymore.
They were with him in so many different ways, Julia. It was really riveting, nearly 3 hours, that when it comes right down to it, there are two things that are important here. First, what everyone cares about is what's going to happen to Donald Trump. Will he necessarily have a jury trial before the November 2024 election? And I think all the signals from this court are that no, this is not going to be an affirmation of the lower court ruling that said that Donald Trump lacked absolute immunity and that he should go to trial. I think what we're headed for here is definitely a reversal and sending it back to lower court. But there was enough back and forth about various issues that would apply to presidents more broadly that I think this is going to be a very hard decision to write for future presidents. But the bottom line for this president is
you already know after this, somebody out there is going to try to write in a new bill so that they don't go through this. Oh yeah, I can't wait. She's gonna be sleeping like 2 minutes.
What? Big head. I'm about to go upstairs and go eat.
Well, take us with you. But I just play. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
I want to hear this.
Oh shit. Hold on.
React to Joy Reid and Elon Musk rage over the fact that the Supreme Court is not playing ball with their attempt to rig the 2024 election against Trump.
Piece, Ellie, because it spoke my soul and I reposted it on Threads. Hopefully everyone will read it all there or on The Nation. You wrote this and this spoke my whole spirit. At this point, people who expect anything less than the maximum partisan thuggery possible from the Republican justices are not paying attention, or worse, they're actively lying to themselves and the American people about what the Roberts Court has become. The question has long since ceased being whether the court will help Trump. The question is only how it will go about doing it. Say more.
Can we speak as adults for a second?
Let's please.
Because nothing that happened today with the Supreme Court being in the tank for Donald Trump is surprising to you.
No.
It's not surprising to me. It's not surprising to your viewers at home. You know why? Because we're not stupid, all right? Donald Trump called his shot months ago. He said, my Supreme Court justices will never let this happen to me. And he was absolutely right. Yep. So with that information, my question to the American people is now, what are you prepared to do? Because the Supreme Court has exposed it.
I can tell you what I'm prepared to do.
What?
Trump 2024 in this motherfucker. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
hey, let's get it started in here. No, bro. The only people that are really ticked off are true Democrats, leftists, some people, some from the LGBTQ, because since like this crisis has been happening, and I'm talking about gas and foods and stuff like that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's a lot of LGBT people coming out saying, you know what, I don't want all them alphabets in there because they're adding people that is crazy. But for this guy to sit up here and rant how he's ranting, sheesh, he need a little love in his heart.
Itself as a partisan institution full of hacks that will do everything in their power to protect Donald Trump and make sure that a Republican can be elected, not just in the next election, but in every election going forward.
Yeah, I get these people.
Yeah, see that right there, and that's the crazy part that be killing me is how he said, "Oh, Trump is gonna never get out of office." They said that when he first, if Trump win, he'll never leave office. Didn't he leave office? Ain't Joe Biden the president?
Mm-hmm.
So we seen him leave office. We had 4 years of him in the White House and he left office. Now he's trying to get back in the White House, which any person can do. That only serve one term, because you're allowed to serve 2 terms. That's just how the standards are. So what is he breaking?
Right.
And yes, he elected those people in the Supreme Court. Also, they got voted in by their peers. So would you expect that to give Trump a shout out? A little shout out? Like, excuse me, this dude damn near saved my job. Gave me a better job. Make sure that nigga ain't locked up. Keep the party going.
How do you say?
Go ahead.
How do you save your job?
I mean, these guys were
like, look, I'm gonna give you a job, a lifetime of opportunity.
Supreme Court. That's the highest judge of all judges. Like, man, they probably made 100,000 just to get in their car. I ain't even say start it up. I said just to get in the car, they probably made 100,000. Supreme Court judge, like, stop playing. Stop playing.
They just say the quiet part out loud. Okay, so again, what I tell you guys, the Supreme Court, they're actively working to protect our republic, trying to ensure that Democrats don't overthrow our democracy by basically trying to rig the election.
And that's another thing that I keep forgetting to iterate to the audience, that it seemed like Joe Biden is doing. When the Democrats yell like, "Oh, Trump is going to kill our democracy," we can actually look at Joe Biden and say, you actually stopping official democracy from happening. There were Democrats that wanted to run against you, and you made it to where they could not run. You made sure they could not run. You made sure their votes went towards you.
Right.
That's stopping a democracy. That's literally the definition of the phrase stopping democracy, stopping other people to do what is in the constitutional to do. But yet again, they keep saying, "Oh, I got an uncle," and I'm not gonna put him on blast like that. He watches my show sometimes, but I'm just saying, just in case he watched this episode, you said that Trump is all about money, but public record shows literally every other president since 1990 on up has made more money than Trump as president. That's public record. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing with that man. And they're going to keep playing with that man. They're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing it. But Let's hear her. What else?
This guy is pissed off, and he basically just said the quiet part out loud. Well, the Supreme Court is working to allow a Republican to get elected, right? So are you saying that the Supreme Court is supposed to work to not allow Republicans to get elected, right? Like, again, because what the Supreme Court is doing is that they're simply just delaying the case, okay? They're delaying the case. They're denying the Democrats and their attempts to try to remove Trump from the ballot. They're giving people an option in regards to who they want to vote for. But clearly and obviously, people like Elon Mustal don't believe that the American people should have that.
Supreme Court to take away their power and, as you say, start removing some of these conservative justices who have already exposed themselves as criminals and liars.
So again, what we have here, this guy said, well, what are we going to do about that? Well, we need one party rule. Remove conservative Supreme Court justices, aka people that he disagrees with politically. They should be removed according to him.
A lot of people have been saying that too. Oh, y'all didn't even watch none of that. I didn't have the video up. I rewind.
So what are we going to do about that? And my answer to that, obviously, is that you cannot do anything in this country unless you expand the Supreme Court, take away their power, and, as you say, start removing some of these conservative justices who have already exposed themselves as criminals and liars.
Right there, yet again, like I was trying to say before, I didn't show y'all the video, is that they are already trying to point at the conservatives. Bro, if I can get $1 for every time a Democrat thinks that a black Republican is crazy, they're delusional. Why do we think? That's why I love talking with people. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's gonna vote for Trump, and I do not mind a Democrat saying that, hey, I'm a Democrat, I'm gonna vote for Trump. It doesn't mean next year that I'm gonna vote for another Republican. Yeah, that makes absolutely sense. Makes good sense. Am I supposed to know? Am I?
Sound like he dying over there.
Well, let him die.
All right, let his ass die.
You sleep?
Hell yeah. Over there dreaming about donuts and shit, talking about she hungry.
April.
Look, you just had to wake up. She had nothing I said.
Girl, we better put you
about this month. All right.
All right.
Nice talking to you.
Sheesh, I hate to do it like that, but you know, that just look bad on my half. Like, why'd you invite her on? Like, she called me and said, "Come on." You know, you was finna fall asleep though. She want to talk about. Nah, I don't know.
You got nothing Red Bull in
Yeah.
there? Can I get it?
Yeah. Bring me. No, I'm just playing.
My motherfucker.
So again, what we have.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, bro. Car bar $8. I know, man. I already know you. Oh, so you weren't gonna tell me you grabbed me one, huh? You wanted the other one though?
I'm in the middle of a show. Come on, man.
Got up and said stare decisis and lied about respecting precedent when it came to Roe v. Wade, lied to the faces of senators and got away with it. Professor Yoshino, today, Elena Kagan. And again, I'm just listening to this as a regular schmuck. Okay, I'm not a lawyer, although I hang out with them on TV. But even listening to it, I didn't even hear them try constitutional argument. Once or twice they said Marbury versus Madison just to make it look good, like they did their homework. Got up and said stare decisis and lied about respecting precedent when it came to Roe v. Wade, lied to the faces of senators and got away with it. Professor Yoshino, today, Elena Kagan. And again, I'm just listening to this as a regular schmuck. Okay, I'm not a lawyer, although I.
Notice she said Roe versus Wade. A lot of women are just so mad that you took a law that was federally known across all 50 states and let states on their own regulate how they feel it should be necessarily regulated. You can't get mad because a man got on the phone with all 50 states. What do you feel about Roe versus Wade? Well, this and this and this and this and this. And each state had their own specifically idea how they would run it or let the state vote. Hey, do you want it like this or do you not want it like this? Abortion is not taken off the board. Damn, did I smoke with you? You got it?
No, you put the blunt over there in the ashtray.
Oh,
right
wow.
there.
Did you smoke it?
Yes, I was smoking with you. I gave it back to you, and then you kept hitting
I just
me
wanted to
saying,
make
"So
sure.
you good?"
Shit. Okay. It's not like Roe v. Wade is taken off the board. It's just not federally regulated.
So what is they like? What is they trying to do?
It's not what they try to do. They just gave it back to the states. Each state, all 50 states have their own way. Some states don't is against abortion. Some states like you have an abortion up to 7 months. Some states like you have abortion up to 10 months. You know, some states are just each state is different. Some of them equal the same. You know, it's
So do you think all 50 states should be non-abortional?
no. I think actually it should be regulated for each state that do it how they want it. You know what I'm saying? How they feel should need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and say that abortion is not fully needed because there are cases out there where abortion is needed. That procedure is necessary.
Give me an example of one.
Give you an example of what?
Of a case where abortion is needed.
Where you had to choose between the baby on the inside or the mother living.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Okay.
But you know, some mothers be like, "No, I'm gonna deliver my baby." Do you think they should have that opportunity if it's that type of situation?
If she made the call, remember what they say, it's their body, their right. So therefore she made the call. That's the only thing I would be able to say up on there. Now, if I was a father in the room with her, I may disagree. You know what I'm saying? I would try to, you know what I'm saying? I would fight to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Probably. I really don't know because girl, you choose. I'm gonna go roll this blunt.
Like I ain't gonna lie though. If I was ever in that situation, much as I love kids, no lie, I would rather have her. If it's gonna take her life for the babies, reason being, now we know you can't have kids or what have you, or whatever the situation may be. But we can always try again. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be cold-hearted or nothing like that. But I also feel like, damn, I want the baby, but if I get the baby, I'm gonna lose you. But then, like you said, it'll be a long conversation.
I mean, a long conversation. You gotta hurry that shit up. She dying.
Whatever she decide, if you know, once you had that conversation, and if she be like, say the baby, I'm gonna be like, all right, and walk out the room.
All right.
I hang out with them on TV.
I would just ask.
But even listening to it, I didn't even hear them try on the conservative side to make a constitutional argument. Once or twice they said Marbury versus Madison just to make it look good, like they did their homework. But they weren't even trying to pretend that they had some basis in the Constitution for what they were saying. They were just saying, well, maybe if we remanded, how would this help us? They were literally just trying to help Trump's lawyers with the case, to the point where Elena Kagan got the Trump lawyer to admit that he thought staging a coup would be illegal. Your thoughts?
Yeah, that was actually, you're hitting the nail on the head, because that was the most alarming part of the oral arguments of this parade of horribles that the liberal justices and some of the conservative justices were putting before Trump's lawyer. He was completely unfazed by that. So this kind of normalizes extremism. So as many of your viewers will recall, in the DC circuit, the killer question that Judge Florence Pan, asked of John Sauer, Trump's lawyer, was if the president ordered SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political opponent, would that individual would the president be liable criminally, To which the answer is, of course, yes, they would, No one is above the law, But John Sauer's answer was, well, it depends on whether he was impeached and then convicted, And so at that point, my jaw's on the floor, because I think that is an insane reading of the...
Yeah, because if you convicted of a charged felony, that changed the difference. Allegedly doing something, and then say, "Oh yeah, it's the nail on the coffin. He's totally there. We got all," but it's still alleged. They ain't hit the hammer on the coffin or whatever they call it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the little jet thing.
I was going to say the hammer on the head.
Hey, there you go. Whatever it is, but still, it's just like, come on, man. That stuff there.
So
go ahead.
So, how you feel about that? Like, if you don't mind me asking, what you think what's your opinion on what's going on
with that?
Yeah.
Waste of time. They just ranting and ranting and ranting for no reason. They're crying. They're going to do all that crying. And then after they get done crying, they're going to look at us when Trump and all of them be like, oh, well, y'all better not cry. We're not crying. You really don't see us crying. You really sitting back just gathering information like, okay, this is how y'all going to play it. All right. Do y'all really want this? All right. And other news, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, I ain't heard this man in a minute. I'm going to go into this blind. I don't know what it's about, but Ben Shapiro. I just haven't heard him in a minute since Candace Owens lost her job at Daily Wire. We used to covering some of those stories. We got some hot topics, but I just want to hear something.
I don't have an answer. So it must be a conspiracy. There must be some sort, and you're just asking questions. You don't know, right? This is the game that is played by so many corrupt commentators, just asking questions. I don't have to show you evidence that something terrible is happening. I don't have to actually demonstrate how the thing is happening. I don't have to tell you who the problem is. Wink, wink. But I can just tell you right now that there is a problem. But even, and if I'm asked about it, hey, I'm just asking questions. Now, let me tell you something about just asking questions for a second. Just asking questions is a game for children. My son is 7. He can just ask questions. My daughter is 10. She can just ask questions. If you are 50 and you are just asking questions, I don't think you're just asking questions. I think that your level of curiosity is actually quite low. I think that you don't care enough to know or know enough to care. I think that the vast majority of people who are in the just asking questions business have an answer that they want to suggest, but they know there's no evidence for it. So instead, they hide behind just asking questions. In other words, they're completely full of shit.
I find it fascinating that many
I feel that statement is for everybody that be on TikTok and that be investigating other people, you fucking Karen TikTok motherfuckers. Because, boy, I swear to God, the biggest internet investigators are on TikTok, on my mama. What?
Nothing. I was going to say something about my TikTok, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't finna brag about your TikTok. I'm like, but you're not an investigator, are you?
No, but I finally hit 2,000 followers. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, understand this is a guy that's fucking with TikTok that's gonna get spent and bent soon as Chinese. Like, oh, he make a lot of money.
That shit. Ooh, it.
Okay.
I told you how I feel. If they ban it, they ban it. Shit, it ain't gonna.
It ain't banning it. It's the spinning and the banning that's coming with.
Conservatives are now lambasting Tucker Carlson for asking certain hard questions about narratives we've been fed.
Ladies and gentlemen, my idea of the next president of the United States of America, Vivek Ramaswamy. That's the homie. I'm telling you, y'all, man. That's who need to be up in there, like swimwear, for real, for real.
By the government. Do I agree with Tucker on all of his views? Of course not. I don't agree with anybody on 100% of their views. That would be a weird thing to do. But I also think it's a weird thing to do to lambaste somebody for questioning certain narratives when, in fact, that's what it means to be a skeptical citizen of a truly democratic nation.
All right, guys. So we got to talk about the current political transformation that is happening in this country on both sides of the aisle. But in this video, I'm going to address what's happening on the right side of the political aisle. As the
Lord have mercy.
There was a clip from this interview that went particularly viral. This is a clip in which Tucker Carlson calls the United States evil for having dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, ending World War II, and then suggests that anyone who would justify that is also evil, which is a very traditionally left-wing perspective. It is not traditionally a particularly right-wing perspective because most people on the conservative side of the aisle tend to believe that America is a force for good in the world. And as we'll discuss, it turns out that dropping the atomic bomb on Japan was necessary for ending World War II and likely saved millions of lives, both American and Japanese.
A person that makes something that makes sense when it sounds very outlandish or it sounds like, wow. That conversation right there, you could have had in the 90s, early 2000s. It just would have been a normal conversation. I understand. We're like, yeah. Today is like an extra sensitive version of the 70s. If we was probably back in the 70s where the peace, love, and hair flower and where baby making was through the roof because everybody was fucking without a rubber, like rubber didn't even, motherfuckers was not making money on the rubbers in the 70s. Okay, their stock market was 80s, it was different. Crack was out, like wrap it up. You don't know what you fucking with. I'm just keeping it real. But yet again, I'm just saying that conversation right there in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, all the way up to probably like 2015 would have been a normal conversation. Just a normal conversation.
So when it comes to the moral calculus of leaders killing people, that's the realm of normal politics. So for example, he will downplay Vladimir Putin's evil in killing his political opponents and invading sovereign countries and killing civilian populations in those sovereign countries by basically saying all leaders kill people. When it comes to ending World War II by dropping the bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which did bring an end to the war, that is a moral stain, a moral blight that America simply has been corrupted by. So here he was talking about Vladimir Putin killing people. Again, this is just a couple of months ago.
You should challenge some ideas. For instance, you didn't talk about freedom of speech in Russia. You did not talk about Navalny, about assassinations, about the restrictions on opposition in the coming elections.
I didn't talk about the things that every other American media outlet talks about
Why?
exclusively.
Yes, this is
because
my
those are
question.
covered, and because I have spent my life talking to people who run countries in various countries and have concluded the following, that every leader kills people, including my leader. Every leader kills people. Some kill more than others. Leadership requires killing people, sorry. That's why I wouldn't want to be a leader.
Because that's very blasé about leaders killing people. But when it comes to ending world
No. That statement and how Tucker Carlson put it makes more sense than how you phrased it when you first heard it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to break that down to my ears. When Ben Shapiro was first saying it, I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying, he's going to be like, oh yeah, Putin over there, I did an interview, and what I get out of that, he killed people for, you know what I'm saying, pettiness of territorial stuff. No, he's saying the reason why I didn't ask certain questions is because everybody wants to hear those specific answers. That's what everybody was wanting. So therefore, I realized in all the interviews that everybody that's a leader has committed some type of murder. Like, why am I going to ask them about something that everybody has that on their hands if they getting up there in that position? Period, point blank. It's like, once you know something is period, point blank, why are you finna ask that question? It's like, it's a blatant question. Unless you finna get, I got you, motherfucker. No, you're not, you know what I'm saying? People want to hear something different, unique, that's authentic. That's what Tucker Carlson was looking for. That's why he said, all leaders kill people. Like, I'm not trying to get that. I'm trying to get that authentic piece of footage, that authentic evidence, something that you never heard from a leader that never had a chance to explain when it comes to journalism. I never took school on journalism, but I can understand that question and I can understand that statement and what it really means. That's why we don't listen to mainstream media. And it seems like since y'all over there on Daily Wire got rid of Candace Owens, like, y'all out of peace, yeah, stability, your manhood, your balls, because you kicked the sister off. Like, y'all got me sounding like Black Lives Matter and stuff. Y'all done kicked the sister off. You done got me mad and and rah rah rah. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? But let's hear how he breaks it down.
World War II, then all of a sudden the United States bears the stain of a giant blood guilt that can never be alleviated, or if it can be, he has not really spelled out. So this isn't actually America First, ironically. This is actually kind of fascinating. It's something else. So the America First movement, right, which is the isolationist movement that was very well trafficked and very popular in 1939, 1940, before it took a late turn into overt anti-Semitism. He's saying that America is and has historically been a nefarious force in foreign policy.
Hey, I'm gonna cut this a little short. It's been a good one, man. Hey, hour and a half. It's a good show, y'all. Pretty good show. I know it's a little short show, But other than that, I'm gonna hit y'all up. Until next time on the Baron Live Show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
You was